Okay, then we should make this filter I talked about. So I open my template and make a drawing out of it, so I don't affect the template. And this is how it looked like in my place. I have everything inside. This is first floor. Normally I use that for basement. Then I have the basic layer I want to have inside there. Everyone there is on /0 or _0. And here you have _1 and so on for second and third floor. And there we have no 4, that is roof. So that is how I make the system, and I think we could make it also in the drawing. I use viewport for this title field, and that I should have some place inside startup. And I have this. This is the drawing area inside this. Take this on and off. Or I can have this two on, and I zoom out and I get this. This is the thing. This I shouldn't have, long time ago. So this is where I put information, and I then take that again and put into paper space. Yeah. Put it in vertical or horizontal. Also have this E1 to E10. They're coming in to the drawing here. Someplace, I think. I can say I want to see. No, they're coming. No, it will show here too. Let's say I want the drawing should be number E10, E1, coming here. Or if it is E4, then you come down. That's how I use it. I shouldn't have this here. Doesn't matter. So that is one way to use them. And also I have how I want it now. I have all in one. I take them all off. And I want to see the drawing is 1 to 100, it's 1 to 200, and so on. And I can delete the filter, but it never change. Take away the layer. This is, you can imagine you have a picture book. You put all the picture into one book, and then you open, and you can see it page by page. It's in that way it works. And then I have this, and this is my drawing area. I make this circuit, and I see this corner is supposed to be in 0.0, and this point is then because of the thickness of the line, because you're calculating from the star, center of the star. There should be 15 meters, and the circle here is radius. And that's something I change inside line style. I make this one, I modify it, and this is how it looks like. They're telling drawing area, and this is like Norwegian reseller. And this is the dimension for it. All this is of course in millimeter. I have no idea how it is with inch. And then I say I call this drawing area. That is the style for my pen. And then I also say, I can go say cancel. And then I say add the default. Then it is inside my drawing all the time, the change I do. That's the way to have that. Just cancel. And then you see also I have the room. I have this Måler stock 1 to 100, 1 to 50. Scale, I think it will be in English. I have some sample inside here. That is up here. Some profile for door. This would be some small garden house thing. This is just a profile I make sometime for fun. I take this one off. I also have furniture. This also is the basic I use inside my drawing. So I have everything out here, and then I make a copy, drag a copy of this out and into the house, or wherever I want to put the symbols in. I very seldom using 3D, but I have another drawing then that contain all the 3D furniture. But it will happen coming into this layer. So I close this. I will take everything off, but I want the drawing area. I can close this furniture thing. Where is it? One that is open. Then closing that one. And there we have this E10 in the vertical and for the horizontal, so I close this one. Then we are back to this. So that's what I want to show only how I build it up. Because now it's sorting on the number will win before character. So that's why I have this, and this is, like I say, the room. I have this for every storage. Not storage. Yeah. So that's what I think we should make. Something similar to this, because in our drawing now there is a lot of layer, and then it's difficult to have control, and it's also easy when everything is inside one filter. I just show I can close all in one go. Then I close everything from the basement, an example. But that's a good thing about this. Then I close this drawing. No, I don't want that. And then I'm back to the house again. And this is what we should try now to make some filter. This area 2, we don't need anymore. We deleted number 1. But just in case, I say select by, and there wasn't anything. So then I just delete it. Then I want to make take what we have. We only have the external wall 0. This one. And I right click and I say a new layers filter. And then that will be 0 underscore foundation or basement, whatever. OK. Now you see this coming up, and then I just click OK. Then we make the first filter. So now I can close this up, and I can turn on this. Here, there is not so much to see, there's only one there. Then we take from first floor, not the room, that have a special one, and not AM. I normally have this for running out for, but external door 1, that is 1. Underlay is one special one. Now we have 1, and I press Shift and take no, I don't. I take this and I press Control, and I get this one. We have internal wall, and we have stair, and we have internal door. And then we have window 1. Right click and say new layers filter, and that is then 1 0 underscore floor, or no, first floor, what you say, first story, I think you said. like this, maybe. Or you want to maybe use plan. Story, first plan, whatever. You use the name you like. I use story now just so we get finished. They OK. They are in there, and then OK one more time. Then you have this. And then we should have for the second floor. Not there, not there. We have external wall 2. And we have control and internal door 2. We have windows 2, but also floor 2. So then I say select, no, I say new layer filter. And that was 01, that must be then 2 underscore story and OK. This way. Then we should have, we forget to take the, what is it, floor 1. To get this in, I can copy the name, or I can do open that filter, edit filter, but I can also just drag it up and release it over that filter, and it jump in there automatically. Now we should have floor 1 in here. We have this internal wall 2. I forgot to put inside number 2, so I drag that up here. I can also in the same way drag them out again. There's 0 and then we can make room. I can say bathroom, control, bedroom 1, hall 1, no, I don't want that. I want the roof first. I have this roof, this, and this. We can put the gutter also inside there, press control. And we have the wind waterboard. This also have connection to the roof. And then I say filter. It was 3 underscore roof. Okay. And then we have the roof. That should be technical 1. It's a good idea. So I just press there a little while, then I can add 1. And I can say now I take room first floor. This one and this one. No, I take shift. This one, this one, and kitchen 2. Where is kitchen 1? There's kitchen 1. Storage 1, technical 1, living room 1. And I make a filter out of that. That will be number 4. 4. Room 1. Enter. And OK. close this down. Then we take second story, this, and this. This, oh, I forgot. There and there. This. Then we have this for second story. Filter. It is, now we come to number 5. I only have option for 10 because I only use one character. It will be 0, 0 foundation, 0, 1 story, 0, 2, then have much more number. Well, you can have so many you want, but after 9 it will show in the list like number 0, 1, 10, 2, 3, so that is messy. 5 underscore room underscore 2 500 underscore, no, I don't, that's what I do, underscore and shift room and underscore again, okay. And close. Then we can have modifier roof, wall and floor. Then I make this new filter, thank you. Then the number 6 underscore modifiers. Okay. And then we can have entity marker. If we want, hall 2 should be inside room 2. So I drag this and drop it on 2. I can then have underlay. I'm gonna make EM first. Corner box, where should we put that? I just let it be up there. I take this and this. Filter, then it will be number 7 underscore AM and OK. And I take this and this, and and then this would be number 8 underscore underlay. Okay. Now the layer inside Design Director is not so messy anymore. It's more easy to find exactly what you want. You see here inside this side is dotted. That is because there is mixing with open and closed layer in room 2. Kitchen is on. There are nothing inside. There are no kitchen inside. Now this dotted line go away. That's why it was like this. Second story, there's I want to open it. Low floor to window to internal external wall to floor to window. Yeah, that's correct now. But I don't want to see it. I can close everything at one time. And then we have 0. We have the corner box. I don't know exactly where to put it. Picture can be like it is. So this is kind of building up a base file for what you need. Like you see, I have everything for first story, everything for second story that I use every time. If I don't use it every time, I have it like a free layer coming under. I don't know how many layers there is here, but if I turn on everything. No, I don't only get the object, I don't get the... There's a layer. I have 41 layers inside the drawing. My normal template have about 155. And then you can imagine this list down here will be very long. So it's a good idea to have some system. There is also something named layer set that I not use. The benefit of layer set is when you have made it, you can use it directly in paper space down here and say only what inside that layer set is what we want to see. So that helps you make this the view quicker. Don't need to check all the layers back and forth. There it is. We have what we want to do now. I can put on foundation and the baseline. It's this one I want. I want this to follow out there. I have deleted the other. Or are they in modifiers? Yeah. That one and that one can be in baseline. This is a modifier, so then I take this one off. I want to move this over here. Go to edit, I press Control, take this, and I press Control, add the point. Then I want this point down here to V or intersection. Let's say that V. Because now I have this. And now I want to take this and offset it out there. That was 12 millimeter. So then I offset, and the distance should be 12 millimeter. From there and out. I make a line layer. Because we have where I am from, we have this. This is outside. This is kind of the footprint, but it's not correct. I don't need that on 12. No. Out of interest. Delete. I make a new offset. I want it to be outside the cladding. And that is 54. There and out there. Then I make a new layer and I call it DY A. For me that means the bottom outer area. So for you it would be BOA. BOA. If you use that kind of thing. This, and I say this one should be in BOA. I want it to be black. And then I want to move it outside the area, up here someplace, maybe. But you also have a rule that say if the area outside the building, we don't care about the overhang. If it's less than 1 meter, we don't care about it. But out here, there will also be some columns coming out here and here, and that's why we should also calculate this area. So then I can do a rectangle. They go from here, from V to I don't remember, but it should be 1200 this way, I think. It should be 30 centimeter outside the normal wall. And then I take this and I drag it over here to J. That is the outer area, but it's the same kind because I should calculate it. And we have the wooden there because here there will also be a pole coming down here, and there will be a beam going over. That's why we should calculating this. That one should also be boa. So, and this one I normally make give it a brush, orange. Then I go selection info and I say it should have a brush. I basically use solid because when you have all this pattern, it takes a long time for TC to remember and print and everything. So I take this color. This is for me orange. So look like this. And this is also something I can use for dimension for the drawing when I should what I should do. When I put it into the map, to say the basic, the main thing on the house and distance to the road, the neighbor and all this kind of. But I take this and I also take this and I say they should have connection to this property set. Selection info, I want both of them in general, and I say I should have the area, this, and OK. And then I want to use this. I only have one now, so it's no problem. So this is the area totally of the house. Now, when we're calculating this, we also have boa long time back in Norway too, but then it have a different meaning. Boa only calculating this area, not never calculating that. It will never calculate the overhang here. You know, we have moved this 1 meter out or something in the wall. They only take from the outer side of the wall. So now I change. So we have B, Y, A. Y is for similar to outer side. So I use this one. Then we have this. And because there is a pole here, I should also calculate the area on the inside of the pole. So that means I need first to, let's say we use 90 millimeter pole. Then I take offset again, and I say 90 in here. That's only because I want to have a drawing, rectangle on it. Take O from V and up there. I take it there to V. I don't need that anymore. Now I can be there for the moment, just in case. I don't remember. And then I want to know the interior side, because now this first line here, this is not 100% there, but here. I should have this that should cover on the inside of the wall, and that was 215 from this one. The total wall thickness was 215. So then I offset 215. That polyline as you want inside. And then I make a new layer. We use BRA. Use what would that be? use area, or what area we can use inside the house. So internal use area, EUA. I can make a new, and I say IUA. It's strange for me to use this now. I say this, and it should be black. This one, but here is a little bit special because I need to calculate in from here. I don't do it exactly, I normally just drag a point. Add the point about here, drag it over there. Because I should go to the interior side of the beam out here. So I use the edit tool on this, and I add the point about here, not that. Exactly. So I take this, and I take that point, and I put it to J, and this one should be about, yeah, I think. J. No, I didn't like that. Take something else, maybe I click on V. J, yeah. And then I take this to intersection there. Should be V. And then I take this and I move it 98. Or was it 90? We're trying 90 first. That was not correct because I have to see how I dimension on this, and I don't remember what he said. This one was 90. Then we had 215 minus 90. That's 125. We take 90, that means you need 45, 35 more. Then in this polyline, this polyline. I press the shift to mark it so I don't take anything else. And then I want to move it 35 more. Now it's flush. This is the how they calculate the interior area. But we have the same thing here. It should be 30 minus 98 on the back side there. But that's a different one. I need to make a new. There I go from I am in editing. I make from V. It should then be 120. I think, yes, it should be that. 100. And I should drag that to V. That is the outer area. We have an outer area here too. Do we care? Do I care? No, I don't. Just put everything in one. This is not correct. So I take the line from V. I calculate everything from here. From V. Should be 300. And then I should offset this. I think I used 98 pole on this one. Then I should offset it 98. Should be possible. Yeah. 98. This in there. This line should go up to this one. Okay. And then I don't need this two anymore. Delete. That is the area we should have covered. I take this and this one, they are both, should both be in internal, this, and they should also have a brush that is solid, and it should be yellow. And after that I move it up. So then I have the external area, maximum area, and I have the internal maximum area. These two should also be connected to the property set areas. Okay. And then I use the entity marker. I want to have this and this. There should have been one here too. If we should make it 100% correct, I can do that. I can take this. How much do we take? Was it 90 centimeter? Nearest to this one. Okay. No. Yes. Okay. 110. I can adjust that, yeah. Didn't like this then, but hey, I should end up in this area. Edit tool, like this. And I take segment. I want this to be moved 110. You see this funny mark. So I take this and I take this away. Not use the push mode. Now it should go away. So then I say I want it to minus 1100, 0, and enter. That is the area. And we need to fix up this. But then I need to go to edit mode. I think this one should come over there. Oh, I draw some line for help me. This to nearest, those 30 degrees. 30. And then I can work with this, edit, take this, I take that and put into intersection. I take this and I press Control and delete it, and I delete that. And delete that. So that is the internal area of the house total. And it is the story that have the biggest area which you're calculating from outside of the cladding. So it sometimes is first floor, sometimes it can be a second floor. That depends. In this case it's the first one. So now I know how big the house is. This is information I need in my application for building permit also. Forgive this total area, and also, like I say, I use this for measure the distance to houses and stuff. For neighbor from the border and things like that. Then we have done this. This line, I will make a layer for that also. Drawing area. Okay. I think this also is set 15,000. Yeah. And this 15,000. Yeah. So this is the same thing like I have in this template I showed just a minute ago. So I call this is drawing area. And then I can just close it. This is the center line. I don't think we ever need it again. In case it's quick to draw new, so I say delete. And then it's time to start to make a viewport for the I should do that when I was drag over this So I don't care to make the title box one more time. I go with one of them at least. We have this. I want to close baseline. And I should have a pole in this area that is 90.90. This. I set the reference point D in V. And I say it should be 90 by 90. Yeah. I can lift it up. This was this is 1 meter. So if I lift this up 50 centimeter, delta set 500. And I can give it thickness in 3D. It can be 2500. See how that goes. Like solid. Then I can say I also want one beam that going over here. Then I can make the box, I think. More easy. This. I can say from V. And if you go over here, that is 10 centimeter, yeah. So I go and snap to this line. Next. And it should be, say, 300 millimeter. Yeah. I take this, set the reference point, D in V, and it should be then in X, should be 90. Then we have the beam that should carry the overhang on the roof. And it going in, we are thinking this coming on the wood part. And also in this, in real life, it going out, so there's insulation ending out here on the top. I can show it from the side. That's easy. This is the insulation part, but from about here, something 10-15 centimeter down, they're going out in a angle there. So there's like 20-30 millimeter left, but that's not possible to make in TurboCAD. So we'll leave it like it is now. So then we have this stand correct. And this is lifted up a ½ meter. If I put in on the in roof now, expanding this one, and I put in on this, then you see it should be much higher. I go and see it from the front, and I take proactive view, and I say measure from this point, from V to V. That's 283, but they should also go 80 up, so that is 363. Then I take these two and I lift them up, 363. 363. But now they should go more down. So I take this and drag it more down. About there. That was not possible. Control set. This D in V, and I go to selection info and I change the height to 2800. So then it go down again. Now it didn't, because I have reference point there and it lifted up. So I move it down -300. Then we have this. This we turn off now. I don't need those layer anymore for a long time. Take this one off and this one off. And what material we have for that? We can give it this brown color thing. This too should have the material of in active drawing. We have cladding color. So, and then we can go to, again should use this visualize cloud, shade it, OK, and then I go and say I want to draft. You see how it looks like? This will melting, merging together kind of stuff. Now I see it is scaled up. You can see the part. So I need to have one of these that are rotated. It can be okay on this, but not on this. And then I take this. First of all, I go and check out if I'm in render manager. I should be in high. Drawing have been closed. OK. And then I go there. And I say edit. And I want to have copy. And that should be 90. Or I can say vert. The top. And I take this vertical and I go there and I rotate it 90. And this is okay. I apply. OK. And then this should have it's normally bottom, yes. This one. I don't know if it helped, but it is rotated. Edit. Still formula, so little. I don't see this one. Here's default. That is offset, doesn't matter. So if we use this UV thing, this is not my team, just so you know. I guess it. This didn't help much. I go to view arbitrary blender source. What's that? Cancel. OK. No, it didn't change anything. One more try. Else I just leave it there. I don't care about use time on this stuff. Nothing with the scale. Apply. OK. Yeah, of course it's not rotated because we take away the ST layer. Yeah. UV. Rapid, aspect, height. Can't change anything there. Then I need to change the picture. And I'm lazy. Layout. Where is it? That's the layer. Swell. There's the axis. Okay, left. Try this one then. This for the fun. Try. Okay. No. Bon. ST layer. 90. Apply. Okay. It didn't change. I have no idea what it was. No, it's not nice. But we see it's different than this. I don't care to use time on this. There is this measurement we don't need. We take away this, we can put into the external wall in first floor, I think. First floor, external wall, one there. And then I want to take away the roof, and I see it from the top. This is entity marker. This is in AM. Should not be in AM. I can put it in this. What I call it. This is on the outer side. Put them in there, and this is from the inner side, so I put them in there.